What's up YouTube? Jason here, Morph Mixology Reptiles. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got kind of a mystery egg cutting video for you, clutch cutting video. We're down to 3 clutches in the incubator here. This next one is hopefully going to give us a few answers. If you remember last year, we have this weird normal. I'll pull her out and overlay some B-roll here so you can see her. This weird normal, I call her weird. She came in a package I got. It had 2 normals in it that came from the same person, but not, I don't think from the same clutch. And you put her next to a quote-unquote regular normal, and you'll see she doesn't look normal, but she came to me as normal. And so last year we bred her to, I believe it was Hades, the Pastellanchi scaleless head, and we produced mostly normal Pastellanchi, stuff like that stuff. But I did see a couple of animals that resemble some of the features that I've noticed in Chloe, and I think might lend it to be something other than normal. One of those that we actually kept back is this guy here, is a male pastel, what I'm calling Chloe, and he destroyed his tub, so we'll have to clean that up. But this is one of her offspring from last year. And if you look at, yeah, it's pastel, obviously. But it's just, something's not just pastel about it. The completely connected eye bands are a little bizarre. It's the only one in the clutch that was like that. That's kind of cool. But the way I describe it to people is the blacks in the back here, and you'll see it on Chloe as well. The blacks are really, really dark, a lot of contrast, and the rest of the pattern, the alien heads in that, resemble like a lava lamp, is the best way I can describe it to people. So this is what I'm calling, until I know otherwise, a pastel Chloe. So you can see the lava lampy kind of pattern, really funky looking alien heads and really deep dark blacks. Plus that eye band, that just doesn't make any sense. So, the question remains, what, if anything, is the Chloe gene? I have a theory, and my guess is thus far that she's actually a phantom that was mislabeled or not labeled from wherever she came from, right? And that's where that darkening is coming from, that's where the pattern is coming from, stuff like that. The reason I think that, we have this girl here, Phantom Yellow Belly. Now the yellow belly will destroy the pattern a little bit, change the color a little bit, but you can still see what I'm talking about in the really deep blacks and kind of lava lampy pattern. So, if she is truly a phantom, what's the easiest way to prove that out? Well, phantom is part of the Bell complex, sort of. And if you put Mystic or Mojave to a phantom, you get purple potions and purple passion. Much like our girl Elsa down here, who is a pin potion. So she's a pinstripe Mystic Mojave. So theoretically, if we put something with Mystic and or Mojave to Chloe, and Chloe is in fact a phantom, we should end up with purple potions or purple passions. And that's exactly what we did. So my plan this last year with Chloe, before I ever knew what this guy was actually holding on to genetically, was to put her with this guy, Mowgli, our GHI Mojave possible het clown. Now obviously, since we started this pairing, we have proven that Mowgli is 100% het clown because we hit GHI and Mojave clowns and stuff like that. So now it's actually even more exciting, because if she proves out to be phantom or something of the sort in the blue eye complex, somewhere in these 8 eggs we could have a white or very close to white snake that is also 50% possible het clown. So that's super exciting. Let's go ahead and head inside and cut this clutch because I really want to know what she is. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day and I'm currently editing this video that you're watching right now. And when I went to go to the next clip that you were about to just see and start cutting the eggs, I noticed that somehow in the process that footage is gone. It either didn't get recorded, it got deleted, it's corrupt, whatever the case may be. So sadly, I don't have the actual egg cutting portion for you, but hopefully I can make up for it. I've got the eggs right here. We're just gonna go ahead and peek inside real quick, and I'll put them back in the incubator so they can get coming out, but I'll show you what, you know, at least half of it looked like. You just won't be able to see the cutting portion. So it happens, but let's take a look at these real quick. All right, so spoiler alert, real early on, no purple passions. But I think I have a reason why, and we'll explain all that later. So hopefully we can get some decent light on here, but looks like a GHI Mojave maybe. This one didn't make any sense when we first cut it, because it kind of looks almost like pastel or something. Kind of weird. Number 3 also didn't really make any sense. Like super reduced, banded, kind of normal looking thing. Number 4 here was upside down. I don't remember what this one, it'll focus. I don't remember what this one was. It might have been another one of those GHI Mojave looking ones. I can't quite remember. Number 5 looks like probably a Mojave. Kind of hard to tell. Sorry if the focus is a little off, guys. I'm doing this one-handed here. Number 6. A little bizarre, kind of pastel-y looking again. Number 7 is turned upside down since we cut it. This is a GHI Mojave as well. I don't want to screw with them too much. And number 8 is probably Mojave kind of deal is also. So we're going to go ahead and just wrap these back up. Keep them nice and moist and warm. And they'll come out here in a couple days and we'll take a look at them. So, sorry you didn't get to see the actual cutting of them. I know you guys like to see the egg cuttings. Real quick, we do have another clutch due. Actually, it was due yesterday or 2 days ago. So we'll get that one cut here pretty soon. That'll probably be next week's video. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So I showed you what they were. Didn't get to see the cutting. So be it. Back to yesterday, Jason. Well, guys, as it stands, that clutch now gives us more questions than it did answers. Obviously no potions or passions, whichever one it is, but it's also looking to be dual sired with retained sperm from last season, I think. Either way, kind of bizarre. Definitely look forward to a clutch update video on this one, because I certainly will. Wait till they all come out, shed, looking good. Then we'll go back and kind of review and see what we got and kind of plan for this season's pairing with Chloe to see if maybe we can come up with something, some kind of answer of what we've got here. That male that she produced last year will be ready for next season more than likely. So maybe there's a super of sorts. So we'll see. But that's going to do it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your comments down below. What do you think she is? What do you think we should put to her to maybe try to prove it out? You know, just give me some input. What do you think down below on this mystery clutch? But until next week, guys, I'll see you then. See ya.